good day, and welcome back to the channel. So today's reading is for the Virgo. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can receive all of the uploads to the channel. Also, if you're interested in metaphysical candles, you know, stuff to get those chakras aligned, maybe bath bombs, lotions, things like that, holla at my girl's Chakra Therapy. The discount code is in the description below. All right, and if you use that discount code, you'll receive 10% off on your first purchase. All right, so what do we have for the Virgo? I know y'all been waiting on the Spirit Soul Oracle, y'all, but let me tell y'all, we are in this Heal Thy Soul challenge. Me and the collective that's on Patreon. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon, go ahead and look in the description below. We are on week 1 still, and so there has been a full-time commitment to ensuring that we're all on the same page. So I have to, you know, ration the time out. All right, so but we're here now. We're in the perfect phase. We're delivering this magnificent energy, and we're gonna go ahead and get this reading going. All right, so hey, transform and unveil your gifts. All right, so you already have a great understanding of what your gifts are. All right, but what source is saying is like, it's time to transform them. All right, it's time to you know, get them to, I don't want to say get them to a higher level, but it's time to be more expansive with these gifts. All right, transform them and be more expansive. Like, you cool where you at, but you could do a whole lot better. All right, and so that's what source is wanting you to do. This shapeshift energy, it's time for you to expand on it. All right, it needs to be bigger. Okay, so it's that time for you right now. So really sit down and start brainstorming on what it is that you're desiring to do. You already, it's like what I'm feeling right now is like you already know what you desire to do, but it's like you haven't done it yet. And so this is source just like urging you to like, hey, heave ho, go do what you got to do, you know. So yeah, and so it's like it's some important messages coming in. So source is wanting you to await these important messages. All right, so wait for them. They're coming in. It's gonna be messages of sermon, and it's like that. It's gonna be an undeniable message. Like when it comes in, you're gonna like know that's the right message. You're like, it's gonna be unmistakable. But you have to be, you know, paying attention to it, being open to it. You know, doing your practices, doing what you got to do, making sure that your hygiene is up. That spiritual hygiene is up so that you can really receive that download when it comes in. All right. Source is also saying like, hey, you know, be open to healing information. Yeah, you know, but there's more information out there. So be open to it. Like, don't discredit other information just because, you know, it didn't come by way of you or things like that. Be open to all the information. All right, because there's so much out there, and that information, like that healing information that may be coming in from another source, that might actually help you shift and transform into, you know, and make your already great talents more expansive. You know what I'm saying? So just be open to it, because this information that's coming in is gonna really help you to help heal. All right, so just being very open to it. Yeah. And trust, and you're gonna succeed. All right, just understand that. Always understand that, having that faith, having that trust that you're going to succeed. Just keep that positive mindset around it. Don't limit yourself with limiting beliefs. All right, some of you may have mastered that already, but just that continued, you know, little nudge like, hey, just think positive here. All right, trust us and you're gonna succeed. Just keep going with it, even if it feels like there's turbulence. Continue to trust. Okay, yeah, and you trust in the unknown. Have that faith. They're like, look, I'm serious about this trust thing. Like, trust in the unknown, and you got it. All right, and then guess what? You're gonna have all of this happiness and joy and excitement. And I know y'all like, oh man, my reading is so good. You know, it's always good. Well, it's because when these readings come about, they're a telltale sign of how much work that you've actually put in. Even though to you it seem minute, these minor adjustments of these little minor changes are actually large on the grand scheme of things, and they're really helping you to cultivate your gifts and really walk into your full purpose, and so that you're going to have that joy and that happiness and that success that you've always desired. And you've already experienced a great level of success. It may not seem so to you, but you've already experienced a great level of success. So this is really going to bring that in. So what else do you have up for the Virgo? Is there something you see that needs to be worked on, or something that they need to be aware of? What is it that you have? What is it that you have? Okay, so the Corona Resurrection. All right, so bringing something to life here. All right. All right. Oh, you're really birthing these gifts here. Okay. Virgo, we see you. Yes. Okay, so that made in a revolution. Okay. All right. And so here we have patience, number 4. So with this resurrection, something is coming to life. Like the depths of your old self have died off, or they're dying off, and you're resurrecting. It's starting to come to life. It's coming full circle. It's coming into fruition. It's like a lot of your old ways have fallen off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the old ways have fallen off, and here you are. You're coming in, and you're new. You are new. Like you are moving in a different purpose. You're moving in you have a different level of expectancy, a different will, and so this here is like going with the flow of things. All right, this thing is going with the flow of things, and this new you is just vibing, right? And then you have here, like, you're birthing your desires now. You're birthing. It seems like that you're just living out your purpose here. You're birthing all of the ideas and the creations that have been in your head. It's like these are your babies, right? And so you're really giving life to your heart's desires, all right? And you're giving life to your heart's desires because you are obedient to the messages that came in, all right? And here we have it, you having this certain level of trust really puts you in position to win. So you birth this, you're birthing, or you're in the process of birthing your heart's desires here, all right? And so for those of you that feel like, oh, I'm not in position as of yet, we can look at this resurrection card differently for you. And so that means that you have to release a lot of these old things. Like a lot of these old things have to be released in order for you to be, I want to say, born again, all right? Become anew, walking in your new purpose. So the old you dying out and becoming anew. And then you'll be able to birth your desires. And then we have the Mother Revolution. You see that this thing is really taking off. It's really taking off for you. And for others, there may be a struggle for it to take off. But that is when you have to remove the doubt and be patient, okay? And then it's showing, it's just like trust and patience. Like all I keep saying is trust and patience here. Trust and patience, and then you're going to see your life unfold. Trust and patience. But you got to continue to work, though. So you have to continue to work at it. But as long as you continue to have that trust and that patience, all right, and that positive thinking, then you're going to thrive, okay? So what else do you have for the Virgo? Very good read so far. Very grounded. Very grounded. Okay, Virgo. Okay, so yeah. Restore and replenish. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, Virgo. 38. Don't go extremely hard. Like, I'm not saying don't go hard. Don't work so hard that there's no time for you to rest. Okay, so just make sure you're resting, replenishing yourself, restoring your energy, you know, keeping up your hygiene and all that good stuff. 38. All right, make sure you're doing that. That way you remain balanced and centered. Okay, because when you're not centered, it's difficult for you to think, and this is just not the time for that right now. Okay, Source is saying that, like, you see who you are, but you're having a difficult time just really seeing all of who you are. Okay, so 29. So maybe having a difficult time seeing all of who you are. You see your true self, but you're having a difficult time seeing your true self completely in its full power. All right, and that's okay. That's okay, because once you begin to release a lot of those old things, again with that resurrection, you're going to become anew, and parts of you are going to be unrecognizable, and then you'll be able to really tap into that higher self and really just run rapid in your new power. All right, but it's like the power that you know you have is almost unbelievable, so you kind of doubt it, but it is really the power that you have. Okay. And yeah, so 34, you're kind of in this world, but you're kind of not of this world, you know. So like, you're in this world, and you function in this 3D, but you're no longer a part of this world. Okay, after this resurrection, after this ascension, like, y'all came up out of that, and y'all was like, nah, I'm no longer part of this matrix. Why is everybody doing that? And so part of y'all like, why is everybody still doing? Why is everybody thinking like this? Don't listen. Just do what you got to do in the 3D when you got to do it, and go back to your dimension when you're done. All right. You understand that you are no longer part of this world, and if you're still, staying in this 3D, then it's time for you to start making your way out of it. Okay. And there are different tools available for you to, learn how to come up out of that. All right. But y'all are no longer of this world. And so it's like, the more you try to fit into your old world, that's when things kind of get, they kind of topple, and it don't go so smoothly. So don't try to fit in your old world so much. Like, operate more in your new world. Because you know the difference. You know when you go try to hang with those old friends, it's not the same energy. It's not the same, and you feeling like, oh man, I don't even fit here no more. And you don't fit there no more because you're not supposed to be there. Okay? Here, what else do you have for Virgo? Let's see. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, there's some stuff coming to an end. All right? And some of you are having a hard time letting go of the things that need to be let go of. It's time to purge. It's time to cleanse yourself of people. Rid yourself of people. Rid yourself of certain energies. Like, why are you even still communicating with that person? You already know that you're not supposed to be communicating with that person. You already know that you're not supposed to be doing that said thing. Like, you feel it. Your inner knowing. You have this energy of discernment here. And so why? It's time to release it. You have to release it in order for this newness to come in. All right. You have to make room. You have to make room. It's time to make room. They gotta go. It gotta go. Like, whatever this is, this stagnant, complacent energy has to go, because it does not serve you, Virgo. Unconditional love. So listen, that unconditional, the more you love yourself, like, the more others will love you. Okay. The more you love yourself, and I know there are some things that may need to work through, but the more you love yourself, the more others will love you. All right. So whenever you're doing things, like, I know sometimes it's hard because of that very direct energy that some of you may have, but just try to do it in love. All right. Even though some people, you want to be like, oh, you're just so stupid. Even if you want to say that, like, don't say it like that. Just say, you know what? I'm not identifying with your logic right now. Just something like that. Just throw it in there, like a little curve. Little curve in there and nothing. But just do everything out of love. And the more that you do things out of love, the more love you'll receive. The more love you'll have for yourself. All that stuff. But the more self-love, the more love you give out, the more you get back. Oh yeah, purification. Yeah, they beating your head hard for this. Time to cleanse. Time to purge. Time to clear your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay? It's time to do it. It's that time, y'all. You know, it's no time like the present now. I mean, what more you got to do other than sit at home? You know, so really being able to cleanse yourself. Again, not trying to fit yourself into situations that you no longer fit into. All right? But, yeah. Cleansing. Detoxification. Detox your body. Detox your mind. Detox your soul, okay? Source, what else do you have? Oh, this is a healing card. So some of you, 36, is coming up out of a, like a lot of you, that hole that was in. This is good. Actually, like for some of you, like some of you really have did some deep work, especially with this maternal energy. Okay, you was feeling the void. You was feeling like, growing up, there was a certain level of love received. There was a feeling of some form of abandonment. There was also some lingering maternal energy that that continued to linger around in you. And others of you had great mothers, but things that happened on your within your family had caused you to feel a void, like caused you to feel like a bit undeserving, like there was something missing, like something was torn within you. You see this right here? Like, and there was something so heavy inside of your heart. But many of you have done the work to relieve yourself of that feeling. All right. Although you still feel it, like you don't feel it as intense. And others of you, this is an area that is going to need to be worked on. All right. Love. All right. Love is a big issue for you, Virgo. 28. Love is a big issue for you. And so the more healing that you do, the more you'll be able to work towards that love. All right. So this love could be love of self. This love could be love of family. This love could be any type of love. Like this could be a love in a relationship that you're currently in. This could be, some issues surrounding love or a relationship that you got out of. But love, the way you view love, the way you perceive love needs to be healed. All right. Home. So some of you guys, home is working out well. It's coming together. It's doing better than it once was. But others of you definitely have to work on your home. 35. There's some things that need to be cleansed inside of your home. Okay, some energies that need clearing inside of your home. Okay, so really working on that home energy. All right. Overall, great reading. Really tapping into yourself in this season, Virgo. Moving into the new year, y'all got some things going that's going to work out very well for you all, as long as you guys are, taking heed to what source is having for you to do as far as this purification goes, as far as, releasing some of this old stuff so that this new stuff could come in. It's going to look great for you. All right. So what else? Root chakra. So base chakra. So got a lot of work to do here. So this, whenever time you see this card, it's something dealing with something that happened long term. Like it's at the base, it's at the root. It's like the reason for everything happening. All right. And so source is saying that this is what needs to be worked on in order to help with the love and help with the void that you're feeling. Like this is where you have to have your focus. All right. This is where your focus is going to be placed during this time. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this reading, go ahead and hit like, leave me a comment. Also, if you want the extended version of this reading, you can follow me on Patreon, and I'll talk to y'all later.